massive tiger glides silently through dense forest leaves, locking onto its target for a leap. But the moment the prey suddenly turns around, the 600-pound predator freezes in its tracks. It does not pounce or roar, but calmly sits down and walks away into the shadows. Why does the forest's deadliest apex predator instantly abort the hunt when it loses surprise? Welcome to Continent vs. Ocean. Today, we decode the strategic evolutionary psychology of the tiger. Tigers are the true kings of the jungle, unlike the social savanna lions that hunt in prides. As solitary hunters, they rely 100% on absolute stealth and the element of surprise. If their prey detects them, the hunt is immediately aborted to conserve precious energy. To understand this behavior, we must analyze the strict mathematical energy economics of their hunts. We will explore tiger optics, the backhead mask strategy, and complex wildlife survival calculations. A tiger's skeletal system is optimized for explosive leaps, not endurance-based distance running. Their hind legs are longer than their front legs, acting as highly compressed muscular springs. This allows them to launch forward up to 10 meters in a single explosive bound. However, their massive muscle mass strictly limits heat dissipation during long endurance chases. If they fail to secure the prey within the first few seconds, they exhaust quickly. The tiger's primary weapon is its massive jaws, delivering a bone-crushing bite of 1,000 psi. These solitary big cats always target the prey's back, neck, or throat directly. But if the prey looks back, the element of surprise is completely compromised. An alert deer possesses extremely fast escape reflexes and can evade leaps easily. Chasing alert prey drains massive calories with a very low probability of success. More dangerously, a prepared prey fighting back can cause lethal injuries to the tiger. A single kick to the eye or a broken canine tooth leads to starvation in the wild. Therefore, aborting the hunt upon detection is a highly logical and calculated survival move. Eye contact serves as a direct signal that the target is fully prepared to defend. To the tiger, the cost of the chase far outweighs the potential energy gain. This predatory intelligence is cleverly exploited by humans to save their lives in forests. The Sundarbans is a massive mangrove forest stretch between India and Bangladesh. This is the domain of the notorious Bengal tiger, feared for stalking local woodcutters. For decades, hundreds of local workers were silently attacked and killed from behind. Tigers almost never attack from the front. They always choose the blind rear angle. In 1986, a forestry scientist proposed a simple yet brilliant visual solution. Workers began wearing plastic masks depicting human faces on the back of their heads. These masks created a highly convincing visual illusion of a person constantly looking backward. Tigers stalking from behind saw the mask and believed they were spotted by the human. Believing the ambush factor was lost, the tigers immediately aborted their strike plans. Over the first 3 years of testing, not a single person wearing a mask was attacked. Conversely, several workers who temporarily removed their masks were unfortunately attacked and killed. This simple trick conclusively proves that tigers highly respect eye contact, even artificial ones. It is a profound and classic example of applying predator psychology for human safety. A tiger's eyes feature round pupils, very similar to our own human eye design. This pupil structure is common in diurnal predators that hunt during bright daylight hours. Their visual system is highly tuned to detect motion and spatial contrast over details. Upon seeing a face, the tiger's brain instantly registers the signal of direct eye contact. They are biologically programmed to recognize the double eye symmetry of potential threats and prey. Any pattern resembling a face causes immediate hesitation and caution in stalking tigers. This visual deception tactic is highly common throughout nature for defensive camouflage purposes. Many butterflies and moths evolved false eye spots on wings to scare away predatory birds. It is a universal language of danger encoded within the genetic archives of animals. Even tigers themselves possess distinct false eye spots on the backs of their ears. These white markings, called ocelli, function as a secondary visual deterrence system for rivals. They deter potential rivals or predators from launching sneak attacks from behind during rest. These ocelli also guide young tiger cubs following their mother through dark jungle paths. Nature itself wrote the eye illusion code for survival millions of years ago. The plastic mask simply exploits this deep-seated evolutionary reflex trigger within the tiger. Tricking the forest king demands an intimate understanding of their sensory biological triggers. Now, let us calculate the precise energy expenditure equation of a tiger's hunt. A wild tiger requires an average of 15 pounds of meat daily to survive. However, their actual hunting success rate is a low 10% on average. This means 90% of their hunting energy is expended on complete failure. Every failed ambush drains a massive amount of muscle glycogen reserves from the animal. If they chase fully alert prey, the success probability drops close to 0%. Running at 80 kilometers per hour exhausts their system within a few short seconds. After a sprint, the tiger must pause and rest to cool down its core body temperature. Expending energy on useless chases leads to progressive physical weakness and starvation. A weakened body cannot hunt, triggering a downward spiral towards ultimate death. Therefore, selective aggression is a mandatory evolutionary strategy for solitary predators. Lions hunting in prides can surround prey that has already detected their presence. But the solitary tiger has no pride members to share the hunting burden. The tiger must be the absolute master architect of every single ambush event. They spend hours crawling through grass, moving forward only when the wind rustles leaves. The sound of the wind masks their footsteps and carries their scent away from prey. If the wind dies down, the tiger freezes instantly, holding its physical posture like a statue. They wait patiently for the exact moment the prey lowers its head to graze. The moment the prey raises its head, the tiger freezes in place once again. This incredible level of patience is hardwired into their predatory genetic makeup. But when the prey turns and looks directly at them, that entire patience is wasted. Instead of charging in rage, the tiger makes a highly calculated, calm survival decision. It sits down, yawns, and patiently waits for a better hunting opportunity later. This self-control separates the evolved apex predator from a mindless killing machine. They are not ruled by emotional rage, they are governed by survival mathematics. Stat card: tiger's 10% success rate versus wild dog's 80% pack success rate. African wild dogs hunt in coordinated packs, exhausting prey through relentless long-distance endurance chases. The tiger relies entirely on a single decisive ambush strike from the hidden foliage. This stark contrast highlights the extreme life-or-death importance of stealth for the tiger. Without stealth, the tiger is structurally unable to sustain its solitary predatory lifestyle. Understanding tiger psychology helps reduce direct territorial conflicts with human populations. Farmers living near forest boundaries can protect their livestock using simple eye pattern indicators. In India, painting eyes on the backs of cows has dramatically reduced tiger predation rates. This simple, non-lethal method keeps both domestic livestock and wild tigers completely safe. It proves that we can peacefully coexist with apex predators using scientific insights. Today, tigers are critically endangered, with fewer than 4,000 individuals remaining in the wild. Deforestation and illegal poaching have pushed these magnificent big cats to the brink of extinction. Saving tigers means protecting the massive forest ecosystems they govern as apex predators. Tigers are keystone species. Their hunting presence regulates herbivore populations naturally. Without tigers, deer populations would explode, overgrazing and destroying the forest canopy. A healthy forest requires its apex predator to maintain biological balance and stability. Tigers are not man-eaters by choice. They attack only when injured, old, or threatened. A healthy wild tiger will actively avoid human presence at all costs in the forest. They prefer the absolute silence of the deep forest, away from artificial human noise. Respecting their boundaries and territory is the single key to saving these magnificent cats. The tiger teaches us that restraint is the ultimate sign of true evolutionary strength. Even the deadliest jaws in the forest will remain closed in the face of logic. Respecting nature means learning its silent rules, signals, and evolutionary languages. By understanding how predators think, we eliminate the need for violent conflict entirely. The jungle belongs to them as much as the continent belongs to humanity. Will we choose to share this planet or leave it empty, silent, and dead? The tiger's gaze is a mirror of our own relationship with the wild world. Will we choose to protect these striped kings or allow them to vanish forever? The The choice is ours, and the hourglass is running down to its final grains. To discover why the Komodo dragon patiently follows you after its toxic bite, click this video now.